This is one of those shows you just kind of forget about, but like not in a bad way. It kind of just sticks with you for a while. Like it sits there in the back of your mind and it waits until the right moment to creep out. I don't know why I thought about this, but the theme song was just coming through my head, and I was like, you know what? That's a good next step. You know, we started off with Jacob Tutu. Let's go off in the Sitting Ducks. Let's just go. I remember this show specifically because it created so much terror in the house. Specifically, the Quack the Ripper episode, which we will be seeing, because it is holy shit. There's a dark mode. I've been assaulting your eyes for 10 minutes. Sitting Ducks is an animated children's television show based on the 1977 Sitting Ducks lithograph and the 1998 children's book of the same name created by the poster artist Michael Bedard. Bedard? The series premiered initially before debuting in the United States on Cartoon Network, which I actually did not know. I didn't know that it debuted on Cartoon Network. I most notably remember it from Cubo. That's where I remember it from. Cubo. I never knew that it debuted on Cartoon Network. That's actually something I'm learning today. Reruns had also aired on Cubo from 2007 until 2012. The show lasted for 2 seasons, each compressing 13 episodes, with the last episode shown on July 5th, 2003. Huh. This show's old as hell. The animation held up quite nicely for the time. Now that I'm thinking about it. Hell, I still think the animation kind of holds up. Could use some polish, but I think it adds a sort of grit to it, you know?
Greetings, Bill. Say goodbye, adios, and bon voyage. You won't be seeing the 3 of us around for a while.
Me either.
Don't tell me, Ed. The landlord's finally kicked you and your brothers out.
Not this time. We're off on a vacation. Only Waddle and me want a fabulous sun and fun, all expenses paid resort vacation.
Yeah.
You know, I think it was this episode that taught me the valuable lessons of a pyramid scheme and not to believe everything you win. It was definitely this episode. And the funny thing is, none of them thought to check this out. No phone call, no nothing, they just got it in the mail. I know they did. And they were like, well, we're off. What's crazy is that there's definitely some people who have fallen for this scam.
In fact, our limousine should be picking us up any second.
I didn't know you entered a contest.
That's the best part. We didn't. This telegram just appeared.
See? Dumb luck. I don't trust dumb luck. I've had plenty of dumb luck in my life. Usually it doesn't involve a free vacation.
I don't know, Ed. This all seems a little fishy to me. Huh?
Woohoo! All right, yeah!
It's party time!
Ooh.
Contest winners!
Immediate red flag. Obviously. Immediate red flag. Ignore the fact that it says the word nap on the bottom and the sign is clearly poorly peeling off. The horn should have told you enough about it as it is. I was listening to that again and again. I was like, wait a minute. That sounds oddly familiar. It's like dun 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 dun. No, that's The Empire Strikes Back. No, wait, no. It goes dun 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 dun. No, wait. How do I do it? Okay. It goes dun dun. Look, you heard it. Okay, you heard the song. It's the death song. You know when the Grim Reaper shows up. It's that song. Okay. I was listening to that 3 times over just to make sure I wasn't crazy.
Boy, the windows in that limo were really dark. It was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing.
And that seat was kind of lumpy.
That's because you were sitting on me.
Huh?
Jesus Christ! We're only 3 minutes in and we're already seeing duck Auschwitz? It'd be terrible if I ordered myself some chicken nuggets right now to make myself feel better. Wait, those are chicken, not ducks. Shit. I've actually never eaten duck. I can't even eat. Oh, that's actually pretty fucked up now that I'm saying it out loud. That's like really fucked up. What do I care? I watched a chicken nugget documentary. I watched how a chicken nugget made documentary and proceeded to eat a 10-piece less than 24 hours later. I've never lost sleep over this.
Ow! Being snooty hurts. Hey, look! This thing is full of dead bugs and greasy, slimy goop.
Oh boy! An all-you-can-eat buffet lunch!
Shit. They're eating shit. I know they said grease and flies, but that is shit. I knew this as a child. It looked like shit. I personally saw it as shit. And I think it's one of the reasons why I never ate duck. Like, if they're eating that, and I'm eating the duck, does that mean I'm eating shit that's just been processed through a duck? But God, you gotta love their obliviousness. It's really great. Really glad they can find the joy in being fed slop.
Hey, look at us. We're living like rich folks now.
Rich is right. Rich, fat, and juicy.
Oh my God, there's Crocodile Sanders. That's where this episode was going. The Crocodile Sanders bit, bro. Oh my. I remember this episode vividly because I was like, is this an like, even as a child, I caught that. I was like, is it an allegory for KFC? I was a Popeyes person personally growing up. KFC was like, it was like third. Like my ranking of chicken places went Popeyes, Church's, then maybe KFC. Unless JJ, do we count JJ Fish? Because they're mostly fish, so, but they also have the chicken though. I don't know. We'll put Popeyes and JJ's at third, and we'll leave it at that. But my point is, that is Crocodile Sanders.
Well, hey there, you hungry gators. Are you hankering for some good victuals? Then come on down and get you some of my Colonel Snappy's mouth-watering duck nuggets. So when you got a gator-sized hunger, try my lip-smacking duck nuggets. They're mighty fine.
What are Ed, Ollie, and Waddle doing there?
They filmed an ad 2 minutes after they got there. Great, I love that. They saw an opportunity, took it. They were just like, all right, we need to stop the, the sad-looking duck, the depressing duck, because the woke gators are like, ducks have feelings and all this, that, and the third. So they get the 2 ducks that are dumb enough, 3 ducks that are dumb enough to sit there and just obliviously be happy. And they're like, film them, because they will get them right. But also, the duck nuggets look so small. I don't know if it's me, but like, I'm a big guy. I'm not gator big, but it's like, I'm a big guy, and even I can like I need that entire bucket. It better be full. Okay, I'm just saying. Like, what was this? What would be the price conversion on this? Because it was like, what? Didn't it say like 1995 or 1997 something around that time? So, or earlier than that. So it'd probably be actually very well priced for as much as you get. You'd probably get like all that for like, I don't know, $7. Huh, actually, yeah, that's actually very fair. Like, despite the fact that the nuggets are small, but hey, all that for $7? I'd take it.
The Colonel keeps his ducks penned up in the alley.
How do you know?
I might have eaten here before. A long time ago.
What is that smell?
11 herbs and spices. That southern 11 herbs and spices is coming in real nice. I'm picturing it right now. That crispy, juicy, tender meat. sliding right off the bone, melting in your mouth. Oh my, me oh my, that is some juicy duck. Oh, how I'd die for it. Each herb and spices playing with each other nicely. Somebody stop me, please. So nobody just notices that he's sneaking in the back? Nobody notices. It's a pretty small venue. You'd think somebody would notice.
What, son? What in tarnation is going on here? How come you're messing with my pen?
Oh shit, be careful, man. He's Southern. Southerns have built-in 12-gauge shotguns. And trust me, that is going through your hide. You ain't fool with them Southern grilled deep-fried duck nuggets. So you ain't gonna survive a bullet to the sternum.
There you are!
What?
Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
Bill, did you win a free vacation too?
No, Aldo and I came to rescue you.
Rescue? Why would we need a rescue from this swank resort?
Guys, resorts don't have cages and brick walls or locked fences.
But what about all this all-you-can-eat gourmet food?
I need to know their plug. I need to know. What are they smoking? I need to know. What is the level of whatever substance I don't even know what you would call that. How much of the devil's lettuce do you have to partake in for you to be this delusional? Hold on for a minute. What do ducks eat? What do ducks eat? Because I'm looking at this through a human's eyes. Maybe this is actually like gourmet food to them. Yeah, exactly what part of this screams, okay, bugs, insects, yeah, okay, slugs, okay, worms, water flow pellets. They are eating shit. They do eat shit. Ducks eat shit. Oh my god. But what of any of this looks like that? I mean, I get Crocodile Sanders probably isn't feeding them the best of this stuff. Like, of that slop I saw, it has to be like worms, maybe some spinach. Actually, no, if I really think about it, if you wanted them fattened up, what would fatten them up probably? I don't know, maybe some rice, oats. But that had to be like 25-year-old oats and rice and bugs and insects and stuff. That stuff looks older than the Great Depression. That stuff, wait. What do ducks naturally eat? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Aquatic plants, insects, worms, snails, small fish, seeds, and grains. That still doesn't look like the shit they're eating. I think Crocodile Sanders just got a bucket, went down in the sewers, and said, that looks good enough. Grabbed some by the bucket and filled it up a couple times into the container. That's what's in that thing.
That is slop to fatten you up.
Slop? Then what's that delectable smell that fills the air?
This is a holding pen. Over there is Colonel Snappy's, a gator restaurant. And that smell is deep-fried duck nuggets.
Oh god. It's the processing and looking at everyone for me. It's like you just now connected the dots. I honestly think they should be eaten at this point. They're poisoning the blood pool. Any future generations, I feel bad for them having their genes. Maybe natural selection is right for these ducks. I'm just saying. He's clearly shown cannibalistic tendencies. He smelled those 11 herbs and spices, and he called it delectable, even though it's deep, deep fried duck. I'm just saying that maybe we should let these 3 die. We can save the others, potentially, after I get a bucket and taste it for myself. Depending on how it tastes determines on if I let them live or not. Because I'm not going to lie. Like, all those deep fried nuggets for $7? I'm just saying, that's a deal. In this economy, it is a steal and a deal.
Oh, man, I'm starving. Maybe I could taste just one. or 12. Must not eat duck. Must say Bill. But how? I'll ask Bill.
Yeah, it's a takeout order with our names on it.
What did you do that for? It might have been an escape plan from Aldo.
Nah, Waddle's right. Aldo's been seduced by the dark meat side of the Force.
The dark side meat of the Force. Oh my god, I miss this kind of stupid humor. Oh my god. You don't get this kind of stuff from children's shows nowadays. God, how I've missed it. Oh, I needed that. I've missed this show. Welcome back, old friend.
I can't have one of my employees going hungry. Here, boy, go find yourself a nice, juicy duck.
I love the fact that he has his own custom axe, just ready on standby for this. No gun, no poison, no needle to the head, just a blunt axe. That's that lady from Chicken Run levels of shenaniganized. Like, look at Aldo's face. He does not want to do this. Also, I think he's more terrified that bro just has an axe casually. No pants, no nothing, but he somehow pulls an axe out of his ass.
Aldo's my friend. Aldo's my friend.
Go on ahead and pick a duck. Any duck.
I'll take that one.
Well, I'll just unlock the gate. You can grab it yourself.
Don't bother. All right, you nuggets. I mean, ducks.
He had it. He had it. You had it right the first time. Nuggets. Go ahead, although indulge yourself. I promise you. You can make sure there will be no witnesses. Also, you should be really, careful. I know you're holding the axe, but he pulled an axe out of his ass. I'm pretty sure there's a 12 gauge somewhere up there.
Come back here, you!
Aldo, I knew you'd save us.
Of course, Bill. Did you doubt it for an instant?
Bill had his doubts, but I always knew you'd come through, pal.
I don't really have much to say about this, but I do have something to say about this. Okay, we're going to do some quick research for a little bit. 2 to 5 pounds. These guys weigh somewhere between 2 to 5 pounds. Okay? Keep that in mind, kids. The American alligator is 500 pounds. 500 pounds. And you mean to tell me that this could not stop all those ducks? God, looking at this thing, I'm trying to figure out how did I end up kissing one of them. Yeah, fun fact about me, I kissed an alligator. Or a crocodile. I kissed one of the two. Why did I kiss the thing? Why was I so happy to... You know what? That's a story for another day. Back to whatever this was. The point is, the weight difference. And you couldn't stop one of them? You couldn't stop one of them. You have a 495-pound lead on these guys, but you couldn't stop one. One axe swipe and it just derails your entire plan.
Let's get back to Ducktown. I'll buy you a double cricket burger.
What war crime did I just listen to? A double cricket burger. If I was Waldo, I would have eaten you all by now. You mean to tell me that I have to go vegan for you guys? I can't just eat duck on the side? Or have a little cheat meal? Or have chicken or any bird out there? Because there's ravens and penguins in this universe. So am I just not allowed to eat any birds? Fine, okay. But here's the problem with that. There's no other animals in this universe. So I'm just saying, can I eat one duck? I'm just saying, you guys won't miss one. You don't even know half the ducks that are in there. Hell, the ducks that you guys let out don't even know their way around Swampville, so I'm assuming they're probably going to just end up getting recaptured and recooked. Actually, that's probably good for them. That slight chance of hope probably's got their meat nice and juicy from all the blood pumping. So actually, Waldo, you might have actually done a good job for the business. Attaboy, Waldo. Attaboy.
I've got you covered.
That's the problem with vacations. Seems like you just get there and it's time to go.
Well,
Not again.
stop it!
With GameFly, choose from over 6,000 titles. Play as long as you want and send them back when you're done. $8.95 to start. No late fees. Gamefly.com. Games delivered. Product shown rated E through M.
Who's there? No, is it? What the Ripper?
Aldo, are you okay?
When I tell you the level of fear that this put into my younger brother is so real, and as an older brother, I took complete abuse of it. When I tell you this man was so terrified that he would literally beg me to not go to sleep until he went to sleep. It is a level of terror I have never seen in him. He hated sharing his PS Vita with me, but he would always fork it over so I could play Sly Cooper 4, just so that way I could stay up. It got to the point to where it was actually starting to piss me off, because he genuinely was terrified of Quack the Ripper. Anytime, like in the distance, you just hear, Meow! Oh wait, no, I'm actually spoiling the bit of this. But anytime he thought he heard Quack the Ripper, he'd make it my problem to stay up with him. Now, is it my fault completely that he had that irrational fear? Yes. But as the older sibling, it's my job to bully them so that way they can be stronger as an adult. Yep, that's staying on the record. What do you think Quack the Ripper does to them? He just... Oh, wait, no, that's probably what it is. Oh, my God. A killer duck that rips your skin and flesh. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, I'll bully, like, the geese around my house are already aggressive enough. Give them teeth and a murderous intent. Yeah, no, I'd have that fear, too. Although you were completely justified.
It's not funny.
You're right. It's not funny. It's hysterical. I mean, a killer duck? Have you ever heard such a thing, Bill?
Yeah, all night long.
Go ahead and laugh. In Swampwood, the legend's long been told of that web-footed scourge of gatordom. He lives underground in the sewers and preys by night. He sneaks up on unsuspecting alligators, piercing their hides with his razor-sharp fangs. He is Quack the Ripper!
Hold on for a second, because this actually could be a thing. Let's think about this, right? So in order to... Hold on, let's see this for example. I need to know this. To penetrate an alligator's hide, a substantial bite force is required. Their skin is famously tough. Alligators possess a powerful bite force estimated around 2,980 pounds per square inch PSI. This force allows them to bite through armored skin of alligators and subdue various prey. For comparison, a jaguar's bite force is around 1,500 psi, which is allow them to pierce the skulls of their prey. Okay, but that doesn't answer how much psi do I need to pierce them. Essentially, to pierce an alligator's hide, a predator would likely need a bite force compared to or exceeding an alligator's of their own, which is formidable to... Oh my god, Quack the Ripper has almost 3,000 PSI in bite force? No wonder why these guys are terrified. You know, maybe their fears are actually justified now that I'm looking at it. Almost over 3,000 PSI is required to break these guys' hide. And what's worse, these guys are small, they could sneak up on you. Maybe I should be scared of this demon duck again.
Who would have thunk? A whole town of alligators afraid of a duck that doesn't even exist.
Never underestimate the power of urban legends. Sometimes the silliest rumor can send a whole town into a panic.
I've lived long enough to know there is some truth in legend. Usually one way or another. Maybe not exact, maybe not down to a T that is what I've said, but usually there is some truth to some fact. Like, I know for a fact that I never, ever put myself to deal with the paranormal. Because I know, or at least I was raised to know, that there is some truth behind a lot of this stuff. So I never put myself in a situation for that. So, maybe Quack the Ripper now isn't exactly how they remember it, but there could be some truth. There could be a killer duck with razor sharp... No, there could be a demon duck with razor sharp teeth with exactly 3,000 or more PSI in bite force that is able to take down, kill, and eat gator. So, look, I ain't finna be the one to find out. I know better. I don't fuck around and I don't find out.
You see, Cecil, we want to learn all about flying, just like Bill, and you're the guy to ask.
I'm pleased to see you taking an interest in the sciences. We'll start with basic wing structure.
Waddle has a question.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Can I use the little duck's room?
Certainly, it's down the hall. Well then, the key to avian flight lies in the pectoral girdle. Now, the wing is supported by an elongated radius, ulna, and modified metacarpals. Notice where the humerus joins...
Those are the straightest chompers I've ever seen. Those are straighter than my chompers. Why do you have chompers? Wait a minute, why do ducks need dentists in the first place? That's the greater question. Why do you need them? You don't have teeth. You have no need for teeth. You eat cricket burgers and milkshakes.
Quack the Ripper!
I thought he said Quack the Ripper, not Batman. So I guess this could pass as Quack the Ripper. I'm gonna shoot every duck on sight now.
Time to give Swampwood a scare it'll never forget. Ready, Waddle?
I don't know. There's gonna be an awful lot of alligators up there, and these teeth are really starting to hurt.
Come on, what are you afraid of?
Yeah, Waddle, you saw that other gator turn tail and run. He almost shed his hide.
Besides, we'll be right behind you in case anything happens, which won't. Now go on, up you go.
Well, all right, here goes.
There's gonna be a stampede in the streets of Swampwood tonight.
Who'd have thought that alligators were such big, fat, scaredy cats?
Alright, so that confirms it. So there's ducks, alligators, penguins, and ravens. Or crows? Crows. Rats, ducks, alligators, penguins, and crows are in this universe. I still say let Aldo eat some duck. It won't kill you. Yet. Much. Not you personally, Bill.
Nothing like a little fresh air, eh, fellas? Did you guys just see what I saw?
You mean that gator hole cover move? Nah.
Good cover-up story. Good cover-up story. Now watch the play. If they move away from the sewer drain cover, they might have some black senses in them. Because they've already passed the first stage of this. Ignore it. If you see something weird, ignore it. If you see something weird coming at you, run. They passed phase 1. If they can pass phase 2, they're invited to the cookout.
I'm in here.
Quack the Ripper!
No.
Waddle? What are you doing here?
So this is Quack the Ripper, eh? He doesn't look so tough to me.
Pour one out for Quack the Ripper. He terrorized children from 2007 to 2012. It was a nice legend, well lived. Unfortunately for now, it's fried duck on the menu. Funny enough, that's actually almost happened to me. Back when I used to work at Wingstop, I literally almost fell inside the grease trap. So if you've ever been inside like a fast food place, there's like this one little storm grate usually when you walk in. Usually close to the back for, I guess, safety reasons or just easier for accessibility reasons, I don't know. But they had the cover just open, no telling me, mind you. I was just coming in for my usual shift. I literally opened the door, and I'm 6'2", maybe 6'3", I don't know, last time I checked, but I'm somewhere around there, so my line of sight cuts off at my waist. I can't see past a certain point. So when I tell you, I felt the drop, I stepped right almost into it, and if I did not catch myself, my foot would have either been burnt off because I didn't see it, or it would have just had disgusting grease all over it. And I mean dirty, disgusting grease all over my foot. Probably with some sewage in there too, now that I'm thinking about it. That shit was nasty as hell now that I'm thinking about it. God, that actually would have been a bag if I had lost my left foot because of it. Because that was nasty. Like, that was... And the fact that they didn't even bother to tell me about it. Like, they all looked me in the eyes, said hi, all this, that, and the third. And it's just like, oh, Jalen, be careful, the grate is open. And I'll be like, okay, thank you. That would have, like, let me know. But no, they had full intention of killing me that day. Point is, be careful where you walk, kids. Especially if you're tall. Your line of eyesight is cut off after a while.
Aldo caught him! Let Aldo eat him! Aldo! 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 Aldo!
Aldo! Wait, what side am I on again? I don't know, I'm conflicted on this. I say eat him! Aldo! What the space fuck is that? Yep, that's the real Quack the Ripper. The very thing that shattered many and many dreams that I had because I fell asleep earlier than my little brother. Okay, those are his feathers. I thought they were like claws or something. I'm sitting there looking at them and I'm like, wait a minute. Anyway, that's Quack the Ripper. That's what kept me up for many and many a days, for many and many a weeks, for many and many a months. Maybe some years as well. I'm just saying that Quack the Ripper was a very, very well-known person in my household in my early years of childhood.
I hope you three learned a lesson from all this.
Gators are gullible?
How can you joke with all that's happened? Waddle nearly torn apart by a mob of alligators and Bill missing for hours?
Bill's all right. He's just gotta be.
I looked everywhere for him.
Bill will be okay. Don't let the bow tie fool you. He can take care of himself.
You should have seen him as Quack the Ripper. He really put a scare into everybody.
Well, lucky for Waddle that he did.
Look, here he comes now.
Way to go, Bill!
Ed, Ole Waddle, you're okay.
Everybody's fine, thanks to you.
Huh? Me?
You saved my feathers last night, that's for sure.
What are you talking about? I just got out of the sewer.
You... what?
I fell into a gator hole and bumped my head. I was out cold. Then I got lost for hours. So what happened last night?
You mean you didn't put on that Quack the Ripper act?
Me? What are you talking about?
But if you didn't, then who?
And he was never seen again! Alright, let's look at some reviews. This is an unforgettable, nostalgic cartoon. One of the best pieces of my childhood. It's relaxing, charming, funny, and good. I remember playing the old PS2 game and I still play it even today because it's fun. It came out with a PS2 game? Hold on. Huh. I guess there really was a game to this. Damn, the PS2 always had the most random tie-in games. I loved them to death, but they were so random. Well, with that concludes another Slumber SaturdayZ, you know? This is week 2 of this. And the channel is still standing. Surprised. I thought the copyright people would have taken me out by now. But I'll catch you guys next week, you know, for some good tunes, some good vibes. I'll catch you guys next time. Make sure to flip your pillows to the cool side, the best side. And this is Slumber SaturdayZ, where we just sit back, chillax, and watch some good old nostalgic cartoons.